Good morning, everybody. Hi. Can you guys hear me well? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me well. Hope you had a good night's sleep. Good morning. Okay. So I hope you can hear me well. So today we're gonna do a little of asana practice and then move into pranayama, right? So let's begin. Come to your mat. Stand up. So first let's wake up the body, right? So I know we might be feeling sleepy still. So come to the mat. The best way to come out of sleep is to balance and stand in a balancing posture, right? So come to the mat, keep your legs hip width apart, right? Your feet are facing forward. Stand tall, engage your legs, roll your shoulders back and let it down. Now, as you inhale, arms up from the sides, interlock the fingers, stretch up. Exhale, arms down. We are going to repeat the same a few more times, okay? So before that, I want you to remember we're going to do it with Ujjayi breathing, okay? So Ujjayi breathing, if you go back and see Shiva's video, Shiva's live video, he spoke about how to practice with Ujjayi breathing, right? So what you do is you constrict the throat and breathe forcefully through that constricted throat, okay? So it sounds like a hissing noise at the back of the throat, really. So it sounds like this. If you can hear me, it's like a snake hissing really. So see if you can do that as you exhale prominently. On inhale, it's a little less prominent, but let's try it out, right? So let's go back to Tadasana practice with this Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, arms up, heels up, interlock the fingers, stretch up. Exhale, arms down, heels down, back to standing posture. Again, inhale, arms up, heels up, stretch up. Exhale, arms down, heels down, back to standing posture. One last time, inhale, arms up, heels up, stand on your toes, balance on your toes, stretch up, stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, to add a little more to this, I want you to walk in Tadasana, walk on your toes along the mat, right? Join me. Let's walk on the mat to make sure that you're fully awake, okay? Walk back. One last time, walk back. Let's finish the round. Now, come back to the center. Inhale here once again, Ujjayi. Exhale, arms down, heels down, back to standing posture. Now, let's do a little spinal twists and bends, right? So again, with your feet hip width apart. Inhale, arms up to the sides, till shoulders level, fill up the chest. Exhale, suck the belly in and twist your right side, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center, fill up the chest. Exhale, suck the belly, twist your left side. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale again, come back to the center. Fill up the chest, exhale, suck the belly, twist your right side. Inhale one last time, come back to the center. Exhale, twist your left side, sucking the belly in. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, arms down back to the sides of the body. Now, place your right palm on your right hip. We're going to do a sideward bend, so use this as a support on your hip. Inhale, left arm up to ears level. Exhale, continue to bend to the other side. Inhale, come back up. We're going to repeat the same, okay? Exhale, bend to your side. Inhale, come back up. One last time, exhale, bend to your side. Feel the stretch. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left arm back to the sides of the body. We're going to hold the left hip now. Use the right arm to bend to the opposite side. Inhale, right arm up to your ears level. Exhale, bend your left side. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend your left side again. One last time, inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend your left side. Feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the arms back to the sides of the body. Now, go to the length of the mat. We're going to do a little flow here, okay? So, with your feet again hip width apart. Inhale, arms up from the sides. Remember Ujjayi breathing. Exhale, push your butt back. Go down all the way. Place your palms on the mat. Now, if you need, bend your knees if you can't reach your palms to the mat, okay? Now, from here, as you inhale, walk forward, coming into a plank. And then exhale, walk back. Inhale again, walk forward with your palms. Exhale, walk back slowly, step by step. Take your time. Keep your knees bent if you're unable to reach the mat with your palms. Inhale, walk forward again. Exhale, walk back. One last time, inhale, walk forward. Stay in the plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale again, walk back. Take your palms closer to your feet. Inhale here, interlock the fingers, reach forward and come. Straighten the knees. Exhale, arms down, back to the sides of the body. Now again, we're going to walk forward and drop the knees. Inhale, arms up again. Interlock the fingers, Ujjayi breathing. Exhale, go all the way down. Place your palms on the mat, walk forward. Now from here, drop the knees, come into a tabletop position. Okay, so from here, inhale, arch your back, look forward. Exhale, suck the belly in, chin to the chest. Once again, arch your back, look forward. Exhale, suck the belly in, chin to the chest. One last time, arch your back as you inhale. Look up. Exhale, suck the belly in, take your chin to the chest. Now, what we're going to do is, as you inhale, I want you to take your left leg to the front on the outside of your left hand, right? So your both the hands are to the front. On the outside, there is your left leg. Make sure your left knee and your ankle are in one line. Both the arms inside your left leg, right? Now, press your left palm on the mat. Take your right palm up. Look up at your right palm. Twist. Exhale, take your right palm back to the floor. Once again, right palm up. Look up, twist. Exhale, right palm back to the floor. One last time, inhale, take your right arm up. Look up at your right palm. Find your balance here. Stay here for 3, 2, breathe, 1. Exhale, arms down. Right arm back to the floor. As you exhale, take your left leg back and sit back into child's pose. Take a moment here. Your arms stretched out to the front. On the next inhale, come back, forward and take your right leg forward now. Right? Same. Right ankle and right knee in one line. Your arms are inside your right leg. Okay? Now, we're going to lift the left arm up and look up at the left palm as you twist nicely. Exhale. Take your left palm back to the floor. Once again, inhale, left arm up, look up at your left palm. Exhale, left arm back to the floor. One last time, inhale, lift your left arm up. Stay here, breathe, Ujjayi. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, left arm down. Again, take your left leg back, push back to child's pose. Stay here for 2 breaths. Now, as you inhale, come forward, sit on your mat in a comfortable cross-leg position. Now, we're going to do something called Shishubalasana. We're going to take our leg and imagine it's a baby and we're going to sway the baby to left and right. Okay? So, this is how it's done. You're sitting in a cross-leg position from here. Lift your left leg. Your knee is bent. So hold your leg like this, closer to your chest. You're sitting tall and you're hugging the baby, which is your leg, okay? So hold, if you can, just hold it here, or if you can, take your fingers together, interlock them, and hold this closer to the chest. Hold it anywhere you comfortably can, okay? So straight spine, sit tall. We're going to sway our legs to left and right. Make sure your Ujjayi is on and going. We're going to sway this for 5 more times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. We're going to do the same on the right leg. Take your right leg and hug it closer to your chest. Remember, you're sitting tall. Don't lean back. Sit tall. Okay. Now again, we're going to sway this baby to the left and right. Okay. Remember your Ujjayi. Sway this baby. Sway this to left, right. 5 more times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, rest your babies. Let's do a quick butterfly. So, bring your feet together. Your feet are touching, right? Bring them closer to your groin. Like, if you're able to take it only this far and not able to take it more closer to your groin, it's okay. Make sure you're sitting tall and place your feet as close as possible together. Okay, hold them at the toes like this. And we're going to do a butterfly, like quick butterfly. We're going to just flutter the legs like a butterfly. Make sure it's a big flutter and a quick flutter, right? Now, continue your Ujjayi. Let's do this for 20 times, right? 20 flutters. Begin. You keep the hissing noise at the back of the throat going. 10 more times. That's it. Good. That's it for the asana practice, guys. Now, sit down on the mat. You can come closer to the camera if you need to. Okay? So, you know why we always do pranayama after the asana practice, right? It's initially when we wake up, or the nose is blocked and we feel really sluggish after the sleep. Okay, so we need to wake up the body and keep the nose open and be present, right? To be able to present in pranayama, you need the mobility in the body itself. So that's why we do the asana now. We're going to pranayama right now. Okay, so let's begin with Kapalabhati. I hope you saw Arvind's video on Kapalabhati. So it's how it's done is you're sitting tall, place your palms over your stomach. You're going to push the stomach in and exhale forcefully, right? You can either push your tummy in or suck the belly in and forcefully exhale, right? It's like how the stomach works as you cough, right? If you do that, the stomach is automatically pulled in, right? That's how we're gonna imitate that actually. So let's begin. Sit tall. Keep your palms in your stomach. Inhale. Let's do 10 quick rounds of Kapalabhati. Okay. Relax your breath. Take 1 or 2 breaths here. Let's do another round. Inhale again. Place your palms on your tummy. Fill up the chest. Let's begin 10 breaths of Kapalabhati. Good. Now Kapalabhati is done. Your airway is cleared. So that's why we also practice Kapalabhati before going into our breath practice, right? Good. Now let's begin Nadi Shodhana. So now imagine all the, the drain system is, the clogged drain system is cleared, and now we are giving it good supply of oxygen. It's like that, right? So our respiratory system, it gets cleared with Kapalabhati, and now we are giving it good supply of air. That's what we do in Nadi Shodhana. It also cleanses all the nadis, right? Again, go back to Arvind's IGTV video. He is beautifully spoken about how Nadi Shodhana works on our body and on our nervous systems, right? Again, sit tall. This is the mudra we're going to use to close the nostrils or handle the nostrils, right? So first two fingers closer to the palm, little finger and ring finger together, thumb on the other side. This is the Mrigi Mudra. We're going to use the thumb to control the right nostril, the other two fingers on this side together to control the left nostril. Okay? Now, how Nadi Shodhana works is that we're going to inhale from left, exhale through the right, again inhale through the right, exhale through the left. And in between, after you inhale, we're going to hold in for 3 to 4 seconds. Okay? So inhale left, hold, exhale right. Inhale right, hold, exhale left. Let's try it out. Close your eyes, listen to my instruction and practice along with me. Okay? Bring your mudra on. Close your right nostril. Inhale through your left. 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 3, 2, 1. One last round. Inhale through your left. 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 3, 2, 1. Good. So that's it for our Nadi Shodhana practice. From here, we're going to move on to a new practice. If you're with me till now, give me a thumbs up. So from here, right, we're going to do something called Shitali Pranayama. Okay. So what Shitali really means is that it means cooling or cool down. Okay. So we are going to do some pranayama to cool ourselves down. So why we need to cool us down? Have you thought about our body heat really, right? So most of us today, we keep looking at gadgets and we keep doing something, right? We can't just sit quietly and do nothing, especially me, right? Like even me, we can't just sit down and calm ourselves, right? So it means our body is heated up from within. And we keep overusing our organs, sense organs, right? We keep hearing something, we keep looking at something. So all that affects our body, right? So it's heated from within. So all the excess heat, what do you think if, okay, imagine a vessel full of water, boiling water, right? It should be boiling within its range, right? So if it's boiling too much, what happens is that all the extra water it spills out, and there's a lot of wastage of water and stuff. So within our body, excess heat causes a lot of energy waste, right? So our organs are always working a lot and it needs to calm down, right? So it means we need something to cool down from within. There's a lot of ways to do that, but one primary way is to breathe cooling air, right? So it's like Srivatsa Ramaswamy sir says that this pranayama is like air conditioning within. Okay, so let's try this out. How it's done is that we're gonna stick the tongue out and make a O with our mouth. Okay, stick the tongue out and make an O over the tongue. So what happens is the tongue automatically curls like a paper, right? The tongue is straight, it curls like a paper, right? Or it becomes like a pipe rather. So if it's tough for you to roll the tongue like that, you can also do this in another way. We'll see that later. So I'll just show you once how this pranayama is done, right? So roll the tongue, stick it out. We're going to inhale through the roll tongue, right? And close the mouth. Exhale in Ujjayi, right? With the hissing noise at the back of the throat. Again, I'll show you. Roll the tongue. Inhale Shitali, exhale Ujjayi. Shall we practice this? And before we practice this, I'm going to show you, for those who cannot roll the tongue, what you can do is you can keep your teeth together, the upper and lower row together, and place your tongue gently against your back of the teeth. And we're going to inhale through the gaps of the teeth the same way, right? And then close the mouth. Exhale in Ujjayi. So these two have similar effects, right? What these two does is it cools down the air and then sends it inside. So what happens is our core gets cooled down. Let's practice this together. 10 rounds of Shitali. The second one is called Shitkari, right? Whichever we did with the teeth, like E, right? So that is called Shitkari. The first one with the tongue out is called Shitali. So see if you can do the tongue, do that with me. Or if you can't, you can go with the teeth, E thing, right? Let's begin. Inhale. Close your mouth. Exhale, Ujjayi. Again, stick your tongue out. Close your mouth. Exhale, Ujjayi. Do this again. Inhale. Exhale, Ujjayi. Now, as you do this, taste the air as it goes in, right? Again. You can close your eyes. Inhale, stick the tongue out. Breathe in through the tongue. Close your mouth. Exhale, Ujjayi. Inhale again. Close your mouth. Exhale, Ujjayi. Two last rounds. Inhale, stick your tongue out. Close your mouth. Exhale, Ujjayi. Inhale, stick your tongue out. Close your mouth. Exhale, Ujjayi. So, could you feel the air getting cooler as it went through the tongue, right? Went through your mouth, touching the tongue, right? So that's what happens. The cool air goes in. It takes the heat from our body, and when you exhale, it brings out the heat after cooling down the body, right? It's just they call it convection, heat convection, right? So it passes the coolness into our body and takes the heat outside. That's what it actually does. So when you see for people who are really heated up, right, they sweat a lot. So there is a lot of ways our body works to take the heat out, right? So one of the ways is that it sweats a lot, so that through perspiration we cool down from within. Another way is that we use cool air around us, right? So we sit in air conditioned rooms. That's another way. But this is like going in and giving it the air conditioning. So that's how this pranayama really works. So when we talk about a lot of heat, it really affects all the organs, right? So all the organs are working too hard or too much than is necessary when it's heated up from within. It's the same for every organs within, right? The kidney, liver, everything is working a lot. So what happens is it gives acidity. When our tummy works a lot, there's a lot of acid in our stomach, right? It gives us acidity, ulcer, and all. So what happens when the same heat is in the nervous system? Think about it. The nervous system keeps firing without even without even much necessity. So our brain keeps working, and when all the nerves keep triggering, there's a lot of waste in energy. There's a lot of thoughts going on unnecessarily, and that irritates our body from within, right? So what happens when somebody is irritated within? That comes out as anger outside. That's all. We judge somebody based on how they behave with us, right? We look at somebody who is always angry and judge, and not really go to them. Yes, of course they are. It's not very pleasant yet. Yes, but if you look at what's happening within their body, right? They are just so heated up from within. It's not that it's their character, right? It's not fixed, but some physiological needs within our body, some imbalance within our body is making us act in certain way, act in a harsh way, or show that anger, show that irritation outside. That's how the body lets the heat out to, right? And with anger is the same. Also fear, right? When there's a lot of thoughts going on, there's always some fear that stops us from doing whatever we love to do. So anger and fear go hand in hand, right? So it all comes down to how we maintain the body within. So if we keep overusing the senses and if we keep heating the body without giving it proper care, right? So it comes out only as anger, and there's no need in judging us ourselves, even if you're angry, right? It means okay, we have to check within ourselves and there's some imbalance in our health. That's it. So this pranayama really works at the core of the problem, right? So if you think about anger management, there's a lot of codes out there, right? So if you think about it, it's actually funny. Like it's as if we are there's a boiling water. We're trying to close it or handle it on the top of the boiling water rather than reducing the heat at the bottom, right? It's like that. So of course, psychological therapies work, right? But we also have to look at from within how the body is actually working from within for approaching the problem holistically. And yeah, that's one thing when it comes to cooling down pranayama, right? So when we keep practicing this, these kind of problems kind of reduce. You will visibly see that you're aware of whenever you're angered, that you're not judging yourself for somebody else. That's one major thing that I learned a lot from yoga practice, right? It boils down to a simple thing as our body health. That's all. The balance within ourselves. That's all. So are you with me till now? Yes, give me a thumbs up if so. Good. Any doubts you have, guys? Any doubts at all? And to come to another benefit of this pranayama, right? We are doing some movements with our mouth. We're keeping our mouth in a certain way. We roll the tongue and stick it out. So it's also working on the muscles in the face, right? It's like face yoga in a way. Not really, but it also works in. They say this pranayama in particular helps to, keep your youth and the beauty in your face and the sharpness in your eyes. They say it improves that, right? And they say you look after you keep practicing it for a while or maybe even years, you will look like the god of love, right? So let's remember that. And to give you the last key point, right? One thing if you take away from this video is that this pranayama holds anger management and key to the youth and cooling down the body. So even for summer that is really necessary, right? Let's remember that. Let's practice just 3 rounds. Now what we'll do is we'll inhale with the tongue stuck out or through the teeth like this. And as we exhale, we're going to do with alternate nostrils. We'll do that and end this practice, right? Sit tall again. Inhale, tongue, stick your tongue out. Inhale. Close your mouth. Exhale through your left nostril, closing your right nostril. Inhale again, stick your tongue out. Close your left nostril, exhale through your right nostril. Inhale again, stick your tongue out. Close your right nostril, exhale through your left. Inhale again, stick your tongue out. Exhale through your right nostril. One last round, inhale. Exhale through your left nostril. Inhale again, cool air in. Close your mouth, exhale through your right nostril. Keep your eyes closed. See how your tongue feels, how cool your tongue feels. This is how cool your inside feels too right now. Be with the coolness for a moment here. Bring your palms together at the heart center. Inhale. Be with this chant. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. Thank you so much for joining today's practice, guys. See you with another person from our team in another pranayama session tomorrow. Dharni from AOIS here. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.